First off, I need to sit down, take a deep breath, and say, I told you so. Told you so. Let's juxtapose it with other MMA fighters who cross over to boxing and don't do well. Most don't do well because they usually have 8 weeks of pure boxing, and that's just not enough. Francis, on the other hand, has been out the UFC almost 2 years now and has spent the entire time boxing only. So I think it gives him a better chance than most MMA fighters to do well in a boxing match. I knew Francis with 2 years boxing training out of the UFC, plus his power, he could definitely knock down and out Tyson Fury, but also win the fight. I am the only one maybe who actually gave Francis a chance to win this fight. So the fight played out basically like I thought and said it would. Francis hitting the body to set up the shot to the head. Then he did land that big shot in the third and put Tyson Fury down. At this point, I had Ngannou up 4 rounds to none after 3 rounds, with him getting a 10-8 in round 3. I felt he was the one putting all the pressure on Fury and landing more often and more effectively all 3 of the first rounds. Now, after Fury got knocked down and really felt the power of Ngannou, he started a point fight, knowing the judges would never give it to Francis Ngannou. And Francis just walked him down the entire fight, blasting the body and not really taking any serious damage himself. Just like I said, Tyson isn't the hardest hitting heavyweight by any stretch of the imagination. So from the third on, it was close, and I do think Fury won a few of those rounds. Not saying it's a complete blowout by Ngannou or anything like that. Said, Ngannou was just faster and landed the way more impactful shots, and in the end was robbed badly.
94, Ngannou. 96-93 for Fury. 95-94, a 1-point decision on the third card. Winner by split decision. Still undefeated from the United Kingdom, the Gypsy King, Tyson.
He won that fight, in my opinion, at least 7 rounds to 3. Even one of the boxing judges gave it to Francis Ngannou, showing even more that he won this fight.
You won, but give me your reaction.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is boxing, right? We've seen this before. And I think there's probably a cold chance in hell that they were going to let Francis win this fight, to be honest. Francis had a great account of himself, did a great job. He knocked down one of the best fighters in the world.
Yeah, he won the fight. He won the fight, no doubts. I don't know what those guys saw, but he won the fight. He won the fight.
Fun fact as well. Conor McGregor gave Floyd Mayweather his biggest test ever and won the most rounds than anybody ever against Floyd Mayweather. Yet on the scorecards, he hadn't won 1 round. That's insane. Yes, Floyd stopped him in the 10th, but if he did not stop him, boxing was ready to rob McGregor as well. I'm shocked he won on one judge's scorecard, hence the split decision. This is a huge W for Francis and me, and whatever is next is going to be huge for this man. And Francis has way more skill than we thought, than I thought. He's got the most power, but my question is, if someone with no experience just beat the best heavyweight ever maybe, does that mean that boxing isn't a real sport? Because this will be the second time since McGregor fought Floyd that someone with no experience beat the supposed best boxer ever.
There was no chance that boxing was going to allow him to come in and get that win if it went to a decision.
I love boxing, so it makes me sad. What do you guys think? I enjoyed showing some footage. Now, here are some comments of some haters who are now eating my humble pie. Another point I wanted to make was some say that Tyson Fury lost to the Bronze Bomber in the first fight. Where are y'all now? 'Cause Francis knocked him down and outboxed him. Alright guys, this has been your boy Cookie Dough Plays. Like I said, I already made the breakdown video before of what I thought was going to happen. I knew Francis was going to land a big bomb on him within those 10 rounds, and as I proved in my community post, he does have the world record for the strongest punch since 2018. But like I said in every video, I'm curious on what you guys think. Was this a robbery? Of course, I think it was. The majority, 95% of people, broad stroke, are going to agree with me. I'll also show some fighter reactions.
Please, be careful, please. Yeah. I say, Tyson, jab, jab, move, jab. I say, stop video, please.
But as I said, this is my opinion, has been my opinion before the fight. I am the only one who believed that Francis stood a chance.
Here, Fury throwing the left hook right hand from a little bit too close.
And I called a lot of what happened. I knew he was going to be hitting the body to set up for that power shot. And he did that. He outboxed him. He outworked him. He put the pressure on him all night. He landed the bigger shots, more impressive shots. And he won that fight. So, W. Eat that humble pie, haters. For the ones who hated on my video thinking, oh, he won't even be able to touch Tyson Fury and Tyson's going to scrape him in the second round. Eat that humble pie. I'll see you guys next time. Ma!